Check this out from GreanBase. Are you ready? Look, we all need that opportunity to go out and not let our beautiful plants that we're buying from Leaf and Plants and all of our flowers in our yard die. We need to water, but let me tell you what, a hose can be the biggest nightmare for everyone. So today we're down to the final two choices, but this is super cool, and we're gonna show you how amazing, look at how flexible. How many times, right, you try to do this with your hose, it ends up with a big old kink in it, right? Well, not this hose. Green, and we have it available in black. You're also getting this amazing spray gun. The gun will give you, there are actually like 10 different patterns with the spray gun. It is a weekly deal drop from, well, we have a lot of different prices because we have a lot of different sizes, right? We have 75 feet. We have 100, we have 125, and 150 feet. So I'll kind of let you know what we have left in each one. Prices are up on the screen, but way less rigidity than a conventional hose. And our fabulous Miss Lorna Coe is back with us again. Hi, Miss Lorna.
Hi, Bobby. Thanks so much for having me. Welcome back to my garden here in London, England. Night is falling, but would you believe in this plant pot, I've got 75 foot of this brand new hose. So this is from GreanBase. These are a family-based business in the UK, and they have come up with a game changer of hoses. So this is patented. Why? Because you may have seen other expanding hoses made of fabric with those fiber jackets. The trouble is they snag and they don't last very long. They're not very durable. So the GreanBase team have come up with a plastic flexi jacket, like a suit of armor all over the hose, which is just incredible. And the nozzle, instead of doing this all the time, which is really hard work, it's thumb on, thumb off, and all these different spray patterns. So you have got everything you need in a hose, including a jet, and it's brand new today, Bobby, brand new.
A weekly deal drop, so an opportunity for anyone. So right now, because it is brand new, we're still doing great in all of your choices. And the wonderful thing about this, you can actually see how, because it's so flexible, you can actually very easily wind this down, but you're not gonna get the kinks, right? And so, Lorna, a quick question for you. I think one of the big challenges that we have in Florida with the hose is that the sun beats down on the hose, breaks down the hose. So how will this hose hold up to the sun?
Oh, so Bobby, that's such a great question, because unlike traditional rubber and plastic hoses that crack, split, and kink, in the sun they degrade, this is FiberFlex technology, but with a plastic suit of armor on top that's flexible, and this hose expands up to 3 times its own size. So even in the sun, that plastic coat of armor around your fabric, you can see it there, Bobby. That's the difference. This is patented. This is a game-changing hose. It's all the lightweight flexibility that you love with your expanding fabric hoses, but up until now, there's never been one with a plastic jacket, a suit of armor. So instead of an old-fashioned hose that weighs a ton, it cracks, it splits, and it just degrades in the sun. With this, and by the way, remember, you've got brass connectors with this as well. Top of the range. You've got all those different spray patterns. And if you notice, I'm just using my thumb to turn it on, turn it off. Even with a high jet, 10 patterns is rare. You often get 4 or 6 patterns. You've got 10, everything you need for washing your plants, washing your car, all the way through to that jet spray. And again, if I want to wash my yard down, I've got some simulated bird lime here. This flexible hose with the plastic jacket around the fiber fabric means that even dirty tools, bird lime, washing your vehicles, your cars, your RVs, just doing your general job, this is a hose built to last, Bobby, but 75 foot goes into a flower pot.
And I'm just showing them right here. We have a close-up shot too, Lorna. So all you do is just twist it, and as you're turning it from one to the next, you're turning it to enjoy 10 different spray patterns. So depending on maybe the distance or the intensity of the water. You are completely in control of that. Very, very easy to hold on to, and that you can put them anywhere. I think we even have a hose stand that we can show you the information on, but we have the 2 color choices. It's the green and black. What a fabulous gift for Father's Day, or maybe even Mother's Day. I know my sister-in-law Shelly is always out in your yard planting. My sister too is getting to planting a lot. It's great, and then you make your decision based on the feet. But I will tell you, every time we've done a hose, an expandable hose, the larger feet always tend to go first, because the larger, when you get up to like 150 feet, it's a big difference when you're talking about a conventional hose versus an expandable hose like this, right?
Absolutely. And Bobby, you can connect them together. If you want 300 feet of hose, get 2 150s. Oh. And over the years, people have loved the expanding hoses because they jump up by 3 times to their size and then they compact away. But the trouble is, when you've got the fabric on the outside, they snag and catch on thorns on rough terrain. So the team at GreanBase have patented a totally different expandable hose. They've put a plastic flexi jacket that also expands with the fabric underneath. So it's like all the rigidity of a normal hose, but lightweight and flexible, because that plastic coating you can see there, that's the game changer. That's a patented part. It's going to change how you use your expanding hoses. And that nozzle, by the way, all brass connectors, instead of a nozzle like this where you're constantly squeezing the trigger, it's only got about 6 different patterns. This is thumb control. With my thumb, I can turn it on, turn it off. There's also a way of turning it off at the actual hose connector here with your brass connection. You've got so many different spray patterns, everything you need to water your plants, to clean your vehicles, and 10 sprays is a lot. And that jet spray I'm going to show you is so powerful. Even with my low water pressure here in London, it really is a game changer. And if I want to turn it off, I just use my thumb, and I can control the amount of water. A little bit, none, or a lot of it, just with my thumb. And this plastic jacket, this is why this is patented. This is why it's lightweight, it's expandable. And Bobby, it is a game changer when it comes to hoses.
Oh, 100% agree. I mean, that we know so much about that here in Florida, because with the heat, you know, you obviously are going to water as often as you can possibly water. I know that there's a clock that is up on your screen. What length, Rob, is the most popular, or where are we the most limited? Okay, the 100-foot is definitely in the green. The 100-foot in the green. It's really pretty green too, by the way.
It is.
And the 75-foot in the green. So the green definitely will be the color that's gone first. The 75-foot and the 100-foot are the 2 that are the most popular. I love that Lorna said, though, that you can actually buy more than one and attach them together. So if you're thinking, you know, I don't always need, you know, 150 feet, buy 275. So that way you've got the smaller hose, but then when you need the longer area coverage, you'll be able to have it as well. So what are we looking at in that video?
So we're looking at here, the traditional fabric expanding hoses. They have a fabric outer that snags, it rips, it degrades. With GreanBase, they've put a plastic suit of armor, a coating that flexes and grows with the expansion up to 3 times its own size to make it like a rigid plastic hose, but still super lightweight, super flexible. It's just the plastic sleeve now on the outside means it's rugged, it's durable, and you've got that thumb control nozzle, 10 settings, brass connectors, and imagine 75 feet of a hose with a plastic jacket on top fits in my flower pot, Bobby. This is why this is brand new, patented, not seen before, only here at HSN, and it is a game changer when it comes to hoses. Really clever technology.
Exactly. So no more, I'm just going to leave it all out in the yard or over the driveway because I just don't have the patience to try to wind it up. And you don't have to worry about the sun beating through it at all. It's with 10 different spray options also. And you know, it's like everything that we talk about here at HSN, we present, you just have to get it home. I mean, this is another one when you get it home and you use it, you will understand the difference. But definitely think ahead, right? As we said, Father's Day, Mother's Day. It's such a great idea and really great prices, because when you go all the way up again to that 150-foot hose, it's $74.95 today. That's $20 off. So every one of the different sizes, about $20 off. 3 flex pay on each one. Item number 079 359 And Lorna, thank you. Oh, wait, before you go, Miss Lorna, we're going to remind them of the fountains, though. I'm going to step back over here.
Yeah.
Those fountains were on fire.